Do. All right. And we are live. Get some flight time in. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-da-bum. Just pulling some stuff up here. Let's let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Excuse me. Get our aircraft switched on here and then we'll get to rolling. All right, take that off. Every time. Do 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 do. Need to move our VFR map over. There we go. Radio is currently off. We'll get that switched on as well. Get all of our little things set up here. All right. Do 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 do. Ba da ba 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 da da. All right, left tank. Do, do. Crash bars up. View. Starter. Ignition is auto. Starter. Auto. Auto. Should have already been on our main here. Put a battery. There we go. Get everything fired up. And then we'll switch over to APU as soon as we get fired up here. Master caution's on. And fire this guy up too. We need to move to idle here. Ooh, are we having control issues?
System test. Okay.
Move to idle, please, sir. There we go. Go to CPU. Main. Oh, we need to go back to battery. My bad here. Stall no heat, pit at no heat, bleed off. Okay, so should be it for that. Why are we still not fired up here, ladies and germs? Still having issues with throttle here. Okay, whoa, 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 on the brakes, on the brakes. Put that parking brake back on there. Alright. Parking brake, yeah, okay, ignition, auto select, auxiliary boost, BMP on. So let's switch that back off. Auto, auto, oh, auto, there we go. Auto. Yeah, we know parking brake's still on. Bleed is off. Where is our bleed to auto? Switch parking brake back off. Get our beeping to stop. All right, let's get it.
San Francisco ground, Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha with whiskey request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Okay, get our pushback going here.
Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha taxi to and hold short of runway 28 right via taxiway Zulu uniform.
Watch him go ahead and hit our prop.
Charlie cross runway 19er left Charlie. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready.
Acknowledge.
Taxiing hold short runway 28 right using taxiway Zulu uniform Charlie cross runway 19er right Charlie cross runway 19er left Charlie Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Getting our pushback here as he doesn't hit the wheel. as he drives into the propeller. Oh, I love the pushback. Go check out Half Moon Bay over there. I figured there'd be more people at San Fran, but Boeing 748 there. We got a PA-40. Anything else here? I think that's it for now. We'll get a good pushback going. Good morning, good morning. When is the next update? Callum Haywood. I'm not really sure, man. I'm hoping they do a graphical update or graphics update. I guess graphical wouldn't be the term. And give us back our rendering quality on PC, but I'm not quite sure when that's going to be. I hope that it's soon. Alright, keep getting our pushback here. Go ahead and tell Joe to... He can go ahead and pull that thing back up now. Go on now, Joe. We ain't got time for you. I get these flaps set here. Alright, let's get this bird over where we need to launch from here. I'm having issues with my stream updating here. It's gonna irritate me a little bit. Let me refresh the page. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's try and roll here and just see how everything goes. Fix this view a little bit. There we go. Good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's doing all right. What a day so far. Good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing all right today. Scott, I see you tuning in, man. How you doing? I'm feeling much, much better. Lungs are still a little on the heavy side, but much better. See if we can't get this bird up in the air. Go look at some sights, man. I'm really just wanting to watch some other people take off and land today, but not a whole lot of people here at San Fran, which there usually is. Maybe we'll fly down to LAX and see if there's people down there. Where'd our little VFR map go, man? Oh, I see it up there. I see it up there. All right, just getting our taxi onto the runway. We got flying here. Cohanson DA40. I need to download me some more aircraft. I think I might do that today. I'd like to fly some old turboprops and stuff like that as well. I think that would be interesting. Like old Douglas or something. And also the, I think it's a Bell helicopter. Might be, I think it's Bell. But it's the old helicopter from, like the Korean War era, where it's pretty much just piping, and it's got a small glass cover over it. I think that'd be interesting to fly. Still getting our taxi on here. Good morning, good morning. I'm not sure when the next update. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna check that out real quick. Update for Microsoft Flight Sim. It says it improves performance. It must have came out already. It says one day ago. Hold on, let me look here. World Update 6 will also include new terrain setting for high performance PCs. There we go. And that's supposed to, let's see when that's supposed to come out. It's going to come out September 7th for Windows and for Xbox. Okay. It's supposed to update Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And yeah, September the 7th. So that's something to look forward to. That's something to look forward to. Just cruising down the line here. So hopefully with the terrain update, see, I don't know how that's gonna work though. So we're gonna be able to edit the level of terrain detail, which is awesome. But how is it gonna affect performance? And I'm talking about on the cross-platform level. Is the update somehow not gonna go to the Xbox systems? Is it gonna be an additional patch that PC users have to download? I'm gonna have to read more up on that. Because it can't be an automatic update because, I mean, Windows is Windows, Microsoft is Microsoft, as Windows is Windows, right? As far as the Xbox is concerned and PC is concerned. So when you go to install the update, is it going to crash Xboxes more often? Or is it going to be just across the board, you can set the settings and it's just not going to be an available feature on Xbox? I'm not too sure. And how's it gonna do with the online performance? Like, is it gonna hinder online performance between the capabilities between Xbox and PC? I just don't want to get better graphics again and get drop frame rates due to like rendering speed. Not my PC per se, but anybody that has ever played this simulator understands that some of the updates they come out with just absolutely take your performance and put them down the toilet despite the unit that you're running it in. And some of them have been great, but some of them have been absolute trash. So hopefully you still maintain performance and you get the graphics update and it doesn't affect the online compatibility between Xbox and PC users. That's the hope with everything. And I'm still having issues with my updates here, so I'm trying to figure it out on my feed. How dang long is this taxiway? Forever, David Burton. It is forever long. If you've never flown out of San Francisco, man, it is I think LAX might be worse actually. But it's quite a drive. I mean, we've been, I think, maybe 1.5 nautical miles is what we've been so far, I think, just to get to the runway. Excuse me. Still battling that COVID, y'all. We're going to speed up. We're going to go ahead and speed up a little bit, get through this damn taxi. Well, now I know why people aren't flying out of San Francisco right now. This is god-awful taxi, that's why. I think I might take motion blur off too. I'm gonna go into my graphics settings real quick once we get to the end of this stretch here. We'll set park and brake. I'm gonna go into graphics settings and then we'll contact tower. Just a second here. Cockpit. Let's set that park and brake real quick while we do this. Come on, park and brake. There we go. Yeah. Beep away. You could take off in a C-17 on that taxiway. That's damn skippy. About a third of that taxiway, I'm pretty sure we would have been airborne. Especially if they did the old brake thrust maneuver where they hold on the brake and get their thrust maxed out and then let go. Them things take off damn near standstill. It's ridiculous. All right, let's go with motion blur and just turn that crap off. And lens flare off. I just don't like it. All right, plot and save and go back, resume. All right, let's get a hold of the tower, get that park and brake back off now that we're in control. We gotta go up just a little bit more before we can contact them for some strange reason. There we go. I don't know why it's got me turning that way. It should be a hard right. Yeah, some of the things on this game, it's like they still haven't fixed some of the small things about this game, like those guidance arrows right there. Okay, request takeoff clearance.
San Francisco Tower, Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha at runway 28 right, ready for departure, departing straight out.
Dover Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha altimeter 29.9er 2 wind 256 at 7.
All right, 29.9.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28
There we go. All right, let's do it. Let's get up. Flaps are up. Oh, flaps are set, I should say here. Oh, I didn't acknowledge. My apologies. There we go.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28 right, Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
And we are up. Landing gears up. Flaps. All right, once we get to 1,000 feet, let's lower torque, rotate left here. And then we're just gonna fly down the coast and go see if anybody's flying around here. The torque is mighty touchy here. Oh.
Dover Golf Sierra Alpha leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Alrighty.
San Francisco Tower, Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha frequency change.
Go check out Half Moon Bay here before we go down the coastline. I'm off the throttle just a little bit. Alright, let's take this coastline down towards LAX. And we're just gonna do stick flying today. I'm not I don't think I'm gonna do any autopilot. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe some altitude hold. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's go. Yaw dampener on, autopilot on, altitude hold on. Is it gonna hold us? It's not gonna hold us. Hold on. VNav on. Heading on. Let's go with. Oh, see, I don't like that zoom inch. Okay, we're still gaming here. Flight controller on. Excuse me. Why are we not? What in the mother of... Transfer autopilot then. We'll click on now. It will not. What in the bejesus? we go. Let's get to, what did we put it at, 155? We're like 147, 146.
Approach Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is type Dayer TBM 913 miles south of Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot 8,000 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Doppler Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha approach. Squawk 6556.
Squawk 6556 Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Doppler Golf Sierra Alpha radar contact 14 miles south of Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot 8,000 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
All right. I think we're going to drop down to about 4,000 though. Maybe.
Doppler Golf Sierra Alpha acknowledge last transmission.
I acknowledge. Good,
Cleared
sir.
through the
Thank
Bravo
you.
airspace
Sure.
Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Doppler Golf Sierra Alpha, you're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
Acknowledge.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Good morning. How you doing? Let's look at our RPM here. We still got plenty of speed left in us, so 91. We're gonna keep creeping up here. Five. I think that's it right there.
Norcal approach Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is type Dayer TBM 913 miles north.
If you're just now tuning in, don't forget to like and follow the stream.
Request flight following.
And we need to go ahead and adjust course just a little bit here.
Squawk tree 323.
Okay, acknowledge squawk code.
Squawk Tree 23 Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Doppler Golf Sierra Alpha radar contact.
Altimeter 2992.
776,500.
And we are 2992.
Altimeter 29.902.
Good morning, good morning. Acknowledge.
Roger Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Now we're gonna go ahead and adjust heading again. 125. Bonnie Doon Village, okay.
Doppler Golf Sierra Alpha contact NorCal approach on 126
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
126.475 Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha. Norcal approach Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 5100.
All right, let's go ahead and adjust a little bit more here. 2992, we're good.
Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha
Oh, we're already at 2992. Heading. Let's adjust for another 5 degrees. Acknowledge.
127.15 for Dare Golf Sierra Alpha. Normal approach Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 4,400 feet.
North Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf.
We should level off at 4,000, I think is what we're cruising down the coastline at. What's up? What's up? Let's look at our VFR map and see if we need to adjust anymore. I don't think we need to. We're gonna fly over this little pocket, but then we should be back on track here. Let's look. We got a ways to go before we get down to SoCal. We might drop down to about 1,000 feet, see what level of detail we can get there on the water. Let's set 1,000 feet. We'll go 1,200 feet. We will versus got an Airbus up here towards that's going to be towards LAX, I believe there. Do-do-do-do.
Delta Golf, Sierra Alpha contact, NorCal approach on 133.0. Good day.
All right.
Going to
Good morning, good morning. Don't forget to like and follow or tune in, leave a comment. Go ahead and tune back into NorCal here. We need to adjust our heading. About 135.
Norcal approach Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 1,600 feet.
Delta Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha NorCal approach altimeter 29.9 to continue as planned.
Back up to about 2,000 and we'll hold there. Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Norcal approach Dair Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Delta Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, Alpha NorCal approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through Charlie airspace Dair Golf Sierra Alpha.
Alright, let me check this VFR map and see how we are here. Not even close yet. Not even close. I think we actually need to go back up to about 5,000 feet now that we're not over the ocean anymore. Versus damn it, didn't mean to click on that. Let's go 5,000. Gosh, dang it. Yeah, we definitely gotta climb, baby. Gotta climb. We might even go to about back to 8, I think, maybe. Check our RPMs, good. Everything's good there. Fuel. Got about just about out a quarter of a tank. Where'd my radio go? This should be, yep, there we go. On the other screen, my friends, on the other screen. Still climbing here. Carmel Valley Village Airport. Be right back, y'all. Be right back. All right. Get back into it here. Approaching 8,000 feet. Then we'll level off and pick back up some speed here. Excuse me. Leveled off at 8,000.
Delta Golf, Sierra Alpha, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Oakland Center on 127.45. Good day.
Going to 127.45 Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha. Oakland Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 8,000 feet.
Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Oakland Center altimeter 29.9 continue as planned. Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha contact Oakland Center on 126.9. Good day.
126.9 Dayer Golf.
My boy acknowledged me just to hand me off. That's crazy.
Oakland Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 8,000 feet.
Delta Alpha Sierra X-Ray
If you're
Golf
just now
Sierra
tuning
Alpha
in, don't
Oakland
forget to
Center
like
altimeter
and follow the
29.9
page.
continue as planned.
All right, still 2992, so we are good to go as far as our barometer is concerned. Some scattered clouds, no biggie. Cruising down the west coast. Okay, little Airbus action up there. 38,000 feet. Ooh. I think the cap on this one is 40 as well. I'm not entirely sure. No, it's not. It's like 35.5. 35.5, I think, is the cap. Is the ceiling. Maybe we raise it. Maybe we raise the roof. We need to watch our fuel too, though. we don't want to run out. We don't want to run out on the way down. Take us up to 35. Get down there a little bit faster. If you're just now tuning in, don't forget to like and follow the stream, man. Comment. Let me know if there's any aircraft you want to see, anything like that. Look at that moon chilling up there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We got two Airbus. We got an A20N and an A333. Still gaining altitude up there. Nope, it just dropped out. I don't know what just happened there. We need to click our de-icers on before we have some malfunctions. Goddamn parking brake. Hey, if you're just now tuning in, don't forget to like and follow the stream. Feel free to comment, hang out. If there's anywhere in the world that you want to see or you want me to take a flight to, let me know. We'll hop on it. Let me find Alfred here. Where you at, Alfred?
Delaware Golf, Sierra Alpha, contact Oakland Center on 128.7. Good day.
Good day to you.
128.7 Dayer Golf, Sierra Alpha.
Where you at, Alfred? Send him a screenshot here.
Good morning, Bobs.
Hey, good morning, good morning.
How are you this fine day, sir? I'm not sure if you're breaking up or maybe you got your
No, I keep hitting that, I keep letting go of my doggone key. How you doing?
Yeah, understood. You can change that voice activated in the settings. I'm doing great.
Yeah, I got me a stream going, so I do a lot of just talk with the chat. I don't want to just broadcast that in the hangar all day.
Roger that. Yeah, I do the same thing when I'm streaming off the push to talk, so I understand that entirely.
I'm doing good today, man. I'm just taking me a flight from San Fran down to LAX, just coastline on the west coast here.
LAX, a special place in my opinion. I joined, took part in whatever, fly-in number 11 from Microsoft, sponsored by CompuServe and Earthlink 100 years ago. I created, built, and flew the Goodyear plant from Bloomington, Indiana to LAX, and they had ATC controllers and had to actually open a closed runway because I was 38 minutes on final.
Wow, that is insane.
Took 3 awards for that most unique aircraft because nobody had thought to fly a balloon from 2 weeks. I took the longest flight, most unique, and one other recognition that I can never remember. It was
That's
a
awesome.
fun experience. Yeah. It was a fun experience. Well, I
Yeah,
saw you
I'm out of Central Illinois. I do a lot of flights out of Central Illinois, just on here, not in real life. I'm deathly terrified of flying in real life.
Oh my. It's interesting. My ex-wife used to say she had a fear of heights, and I would take her to cliffs. There's a cliff in Tennessee that you can get just right up on the edge. It's got a brick wall in front of you. You're not going to fall over. And she could walk up to that and look over the edge with no problem. I said, honey, you don't have a fear of heights. What you have is a fear of falling. If you, Bob, if I may call you that, just realize that the pilot has everything in control. If there is an emergency, he will do his damnedest to save his own and all of the souls aboard life. In any case, you're as safe as possible in an aircraft. Fear of falling, I understand that, but it's not a true fear of heights if you can fly the simulator and look around.
Yeah, I think it's a control issue. I mean, I've done over 100 flights in real life when I was in the military. It's just, man, every time, stomach turning, sweaty palms, like you name it, threw up in my helmet. It's just, yeah, I don't know, I just get terrified.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I saw it in her. I cared deeply for her, so it grieved me, and I really had to contemplate. And when we went to the cliffs, I told her, I said, you need to get over the idea that it's a fear of heights, because you can walk the edge as long as you know that you're safe. I don't know if you're a spiritual man. I am, and I always relate things back to the spiritual realm. We have a promise, and it's going to be okay.
Right, exactly.
Well, I just saw you in here, and I try to help out all I can. So I thought I'd ask if you came in to needed some help. Saw a new face, and there's a lot of them on the hype server over the last couple of days with the excitement going on.
Yeah, I'm actually waiting on that new update, and I'm waiting on Alfred to get on. I usually fly with him every once in a while. I'd say the last couple weeks haven't been on very much.
Excellent. Yes, Alfred does the overnight flights. I used to do more of the day flights in here, and I would fly with him on East Coast, South Carolina, and his time zone. He had me up till 4 in the morning many times flying with him. So
Yeah, usually about 2:15. I have to tell him like, hey man, I'm I'm losing it. I'm not any good right now. I gotta go.
yeah, could land this thing if I had to. I know the feeling. Well, like I said, I'd saw you in here and make sure you were comfortable and didn't need any help.
Yep, we're good to go. I'm just about to hit 35,000 feet and just cruising down the coastline here.
Have you been flying the 135?
Every once in a while I'll fly it. I'm not really good at the helo, so I've been flying the Doher turboprop right now.
A helicopter takes a certain amount of practice. It's really all about the practice.
Yeah, it's definitely that tail rotor gets me.
Not sure if you're aware there are more than one setting on the pop out. The basic will remove all of that torque ground effect that you experience on takeoff, and it really makes the flight model more user friendly than the advanced mode. There's also 4 buttons in the center console. If you look straight down to from the seat, that if they are lit and they say off, they are not on, and you will not have any control as a basic user hanging on.
Okay, have you tried the other helo by chance? The old school, looks like the old one that they had in the Korean War. I think it's an old Bell maybe.
Yeah, maybe it is Bell. Rotor Sims is developing an R44 and a 125, I think. But no, actually, I've when I came to the hype servers, I found the 135, and I had already watched several videos on the I call it a program, but I mean development within the hype group, and they are daily. That's one thing I was going to advise you. If you have been over here and kept up with all of that, you need to go up to the top and click the pin, and there is always an updated version that may not be on flightsim.to, and he has almost daily corrected things that need to be corrected, and that's what the site is all about.
Yeah, I'll have to go check it out more. Like I said, I want to get more into the rotary wing. It's just been a challenge for me for sure.
It is a challenge. Make sure that those 4 lights are off on the console, and make sure that your pop out, I call it an iPad, there's the biggest square button on it will say either basic, Xbox, or advanced. And if you have it in advanced, and the lights on the center console are they say off, then you got almost no control of the helicopter. It is not even flyable for a novice user, and I am. I guilty. I fly it basic all the time. People say, "When you buy new, why are you doing that?" You can fly, well, I can up here, but landing is crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, just watching to see if anything. Right now, it's just meaningless chatter that people are passing time on the 145 discussions. This is
Yeah, I need to go on that, what is it, flightsim.to. I was going to download some new aircraft just to try out on the stream.
Yeah. You know, I'm not a big proponent of the legacy aircraft that is migrates over from FSX and they convert them to 2020. Most of them, the console doesn't work. You have to fly by binding, joystick bindings.
Hey, Gillies Maziani, hey, appreciate the like, man. Appreciate you. Thank you.
The one,
if you're just now tuning in, don't forget to like and follow.
Activities, because they're making every button.
I hope you have a blessed day.
It's just very real.
Yeah, I've experienced some horrible downloads that have no interaction in the cockpit whatsoever, and I'm just like, well, why even have a damn cockpit?
Yeah, you really got to look at the statements that the developers that upload those have on the TO site. My daddy used to say, when all else fails, read the directions, and it's so true about those particular downloads, because many of them, the largest part that upload and know that they don't work, will tell you, this is an imperfect model, it needs work, it's a work in progress, or they'll say something very clear to let you know that, that there's no VC, there's no, it doesn't work.
Once we get down to 25 gallons, y'all, we're going to have to really start, we got to really start looking for somewhere to put this baby down. Yeah, I'm definitely, like I said, I'm going to get on, I think, here this afternoon and download some new aircraft. I really want to try out that older, like I said, I think it was like a Korean War helicopter era, like the 50s.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's Huey, but they used to have a name for it.
Well, I know the Huey has got the 2 skid plates, but the one I'm talking about is more of a monocoque chassis kind of bar design, and I think it was an old Bell. I really do.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm trying to place it. I knew Huey wasn't right. That's all that come into my mind.
Yeah, I think Huey helicopters first came out in the in Vietnam era, if I'm correct on that one.
Yeah. But they were a transport vehicle. They weren't medical transport. The aircraft that you're talking about, they fitted on the skids. They fitted.
Yeah, two beds. Yep, yeah. And they had a little plastic cover that went over the face of them.
Yeah, carried it was designed to be so light that it could carry 4 people.
Yeah, it's completely naked. That's to me, that's what was so intriguing about it, is that you see all like the inner workings and everything of the aircraft.
Definitely a interest. I think I'd join you on that one. I think Rotor Sim Pilot is building that. But again, there are just really my personal statement would be there's really only 2 developers that are going to produce adequate rotor aircraft, and that's Rotor Sim Pilot and the High Performance Group. Everybody else hasn't got a handle on the dynamics. Because Asobo didn't program the sim to be able to accommodate helicopters. They had no intention on this. How they left it out, that and the sailplane community has just been totally left out of 2020.
Yeah, I like the I do like the ultralight though that was developed by Microsoft. That's been one of my favorite things to fly. It only does like 50 miles an hour, but it's fun to fly around, especially if you're just trying to look about a small area.
Yep, I agree 100%. I've flown Microsoft flight simulators since about '89, back when there were polygons. You had no scenery. It was just a square that you flew in.
Where I'm from, I don't know if you're familiar with Frasca Airfield or not, but that's actually where flight simulators were developed. Your initial ones that were at like flight schools and stuff like that.
Back in the '60s or '70s, it may have been late '70s, the U.S. military used MS Flight Simulator for their training, the Navy pilots. So that was an endorsement that drove me to Microsoft 100 years ago.
Also, where I'm from, I'm sure well you love flight, so you know about the Tuskegee Airmen. But that air base, which is no longer an air base anymore, but the old buildings and stuff still exist, and the runways and whatnot. And that's a Rantoul Aviation Center, and that's pretty good history there as well.
Rantoul occupies it these days.
Yeah, Rantoul. I mean, it's just a small town, but it used to be. Oh, give me a second. I'm trying to think of the Air Force base, but now it's called Rantoul Aviation Center, and there's a small flight school there.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Tuskegee. Yeah, no, some of the names and stuff don't always ring a bell. You mentioned pilot, and I know who he is, but I can't place it.
It used to be called Chanute Air Force Base. And at one time, it was the largest Air Force base in the United States. And it's where all the Tuskegee Airmen did their training. And then just south of that is in Urbana, Illinois, which is Frasca Airfield, is where the University of Illinois, Frasca, and the military came together to start developing different simulators.
Cool.
Yeah, there's actually a good amount of history here where I'm from, and honestly, before I started flying, I had no interest in it, and then I started looking into it, and I was like, holy crap. Like, so much development came out of two, pretty small towns. And Frasca Airfield is a fingernail, like, it's tiny.
I had my private pilot's license when I was 16, and I haven't been in the cockpit of any aircraft. I take that back. I actually did take a pay tour over the Hoover Dam once. So besides that, I've not been in the cockpit of any aircraft since about '79 when my meds expired.
Well, I have never been in the cockpit of an aircraft. Alfred was telling me to go do, I think it's called, not an adventure flight, like an introduction flight to where they'll just take you up for like the school. And he said, just see how you like it. He said, the worst thing you tell him is, I don't like this. I want to go back down.
You've done the training exercises in the simulator?
Can you say that again? I didn't hear you on that one.
Well, as of Sim Update 5, which broke everything, they did also add like 26 student, I forget what it's called in the sim. I don't have my sim loaded right now. Student training exercises for pilot, for learning how to fly. They're pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty good. There's a couple of simmers that actually do if you're interested in fixed wing, Forder Learn to Fly, send you a link. His Discord channel right now, he is doing formation, but he has programs that that are, I can't say sanctioned by the FAA, but they are a good starting place if you're just starting out. That you can use something like what he does.
Okay.
For fixed wing, just to understand the dynamics. He goes through a ground school. He'll give you the proper procedures, which Flight Simulator doesn't handle correctly. He probably uses that sim, which I don't see on his site, but if you like, I can give you a link to his Discord site. Like I say, right now.
Yeah, send that link to my inbox. That'd be awesome.
Be happy to. Let me just get your. I'm gonna just send you a quick hello.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Don't forget to like, comment, share, follow, all that good stuff. And if you got any comments or tips on anything, go ahead and leave them in the comment box, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Yeah, go ahead.
There's a lot of very good tutorials, but the sim has built in it I cannot remember what they call it, but flight school or something like that.
Okay.
Built into the sim. It's one.
Be right back, y'all.
Selections under activities. That's what I was asking you about, if you had done those. And there are 26 of them. There was only like 4 before Sim Update 5, and now that's 26 of them. And I haven't used them since the update, so I don't know how good they are. Yes, it is that sim that this Forder Learn to Fly site uses. There's a comment in one of the pages on that site. I'll let you go. I gotta run and take care of some things. Go fill my coffee cup. Like I say, I really just jumped down here to make sure you're square.
All right, boss. Well, you have a great day, man. Thanks for tuning in and talking with me.
Hey, anything I can ever do to help, especially with the helicopters, feel free. I'm retired, so retarded, so I'm usually available.
All right, man. Well, you have a good one.
Los Angeles Center, Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Flight Level 205.
Delta Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Los Angeles Center, continue as planned.
All right, let's see if we can get a hold of LAX. We're definitely going to need to fuel up. I'm not sure how... No, we don't want to contact them. I'm not sure how far we are from there. And yes, we could type it in, but I don't want to. Santa Maria.
Los Angeles Tower Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is 75 miles west flight level 185.
All right, 75 miles. So actually, we'll go ahead and just pick that back up. 24 right, so we're looking at 240. So make a left, down runway 24 right. So we need to go out to the left Then turn right. Okay. Acknowledge pattern entry
Enter left traffic runway
instructions.
24 right Dare Golf Sierra
Just learning this, y'all, so takes me a while here. We are coming down from 30,000 feet. We're at 16,000 feet, still dropping altitude. And we'll maintain speed. Kick our RPM up just a little bit. Be right back, y'all. Excuse me. At 7.5 miles, so probably 7.3 miles outside of LAX now. We don't have flight plan loaded. We are cruising. Cruising for a bruising. $13,000 feet and dropping here. And we will go ahead and drop to about 5,000. A lot of Airbuses out. As we go back up, I may fly a 74. We might go 747. Maybe we'll do a little trip to Hawaii. Kind of a boring flight, all ocean, but I love Hawaii. So beautiful. So beautiful. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's request airport directions to make sure we are
Los Angeles Tower Dare Alpha
correct
Sierra
here.
X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
Tower Golf Sierra Alpha Airport is 1 o'clock, 56 miles.
1 o'clock, so let's go. That's 12.95. We'll go 90. That way we stay on that left side of the runway there. Hey, good morning, good morning. Hope you're having a blessed day. Don't forget to like, follow, comment down below if you have any place you want me to check out. Dropping down to 5,000 feet here. Got up here A333. I don't know what this one is here. PTS 20. They're most likely going to be at LAX here. BE36, I don't know what that is either. I think I'm going to try and download the Douglas between flights here. We'll probably exit out of the game, download some stuff, throw it in the community folder, see how it goes. We are hauling the mail here. Let's go back in to cockpit view. Back off just a little bit on the throttle. And let's see, we were 56 miles out about 5 minutes ago. I'd say 50 miles out now. Drop to 4,000. Santa Paula. Somebody just took off, gaining altitude there. About 2,000 feet. This guy's taking off now, it looks like, as well. A little bit of cloud cover here. What does it say? 24 right, okay. Holding at 4,000. Go ahead and get our RPM back up here. Ooh, too much. There we go. Gotta be careful with them revs there. And we are back down below icing, so we can go ahead and turn our de-ice off. Ice light, airframe de-ice off. Excuse me.
Los Angeles Airport Information Gulf 1600 Zulu. Wind 257 Visibility 7. Sky condition. Few clouds at 1,000 feet.
So we're gonna be landing with the wind because we're landing at 240. 2992. Oh, we're already there. Okay.
Landing and departing runway 24 right runway 24 left runway 25 right.
We're landing at 24 right.
All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have golf. Los Angeles Airport information go.
Let's get that reading one more time.
Wind 257 is 7. Visibility 7.
So it's at 7 knots at 257. We're landing 240, so we're going to have a little bit of a tail and side wind. Alright, we should be good on that. So we're good there. We got the weather. I need some more water. A little bumpy over the mountains here. Cruising for a bruising. Go outside, check out the scenery. I'm gonna go ahead and get another airport direction read real quick.
Los Angeles Tower Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is unfamiliar with the area.
Should be 30
Request
miles or
directions to
so.
the airport.
22 miles, okay.
22 miles.
We're gonna go ahead and stay way left. Let's go back in cockpit, and we're gonna adjust real quick, just a little further left. I just want to make sure we get a good line. Let's go to 87. Because we're gonna have to circle back in. So you see 24 there. So if we're at 87, we might actually go to about 60. Go to 75. Because that's 180 degrees, right? So we'll be just lined up on the left side, which is what they said, traffic left. We'll turn right in and start our descent. We're still 20 miles out. We'll disengage autopilot here in just a second. Somebody else is coming in for landing right now. It looks like they're at 2,500 and fallen, and this guy 17 feet. So I want to say he's on the ground. And then we'll probably chill at LAX and see if we can't see some takeoffs and landings. Maybe grab the ultralight. Buzz around the airport as people are coming in and leaving. All right, let's go back in cockpit view here. All right, let's increase our range. And one more time on airport direction.
Los Angeles Tower Dare Alpha
Since we have
Sierra
no flight
X-Ray
plan.
Golf Sierra Alpha is unfamiliar with the area.
Oh, we see it. Never mind, we
Request
see it.
directions to the airport.
Golf Sierra Alpha Airport.
3 o'clock.
15 miles.
So we're gonna wait until it's almost at our 6. So we're gonna go about another 2-3 minutes, and then we'll adjust from there. Yep, I see it there now. And then we're gonna adjust to 240. Take it in, nice and smooth, baby. Let's go. Oh, Sky Hunter, Tomcat, huh? Okay, I don't even know what the hell that is. We got a B773. Big old Boeing, big old Airbus. Alright, we are almost to our turn here. We're gonna turn real nice and heavy. To about 210. Here in just a second. There we go. We'll go ahead and hit this 210 real quick. Oh yeah, baby. I think we're gonna hold there actually. 160. Hold at 160 because we're still gonna have to come out this way. We don't want to mess that that final turn up. Minus 79 feet, so he's sitting on the ground in the Boeing 773. I think he is on the ground as well. Because our final's at 240, so we don't want to mess up too much on the lining up here. I want to make sure we line up pretty good and far out. Let's go ahead and go external. Get us a little view over here. Okay, 240. Let's go ahead and go back inside. $2,300 feet, still falling. Is it gonna be up? Is it up this way? No, right? No. Should be. Okay, this time we are going to disengage autopilot.
Delta Golf Sierra Alpha.
Yaw
wind
damper
25,
off.
7 at 7. Clear to land runway 24 right.
Acknowledge clearance.
Clear to
24
land
right.
runway 24 right, Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
I want to say we're halfway lost in the sauce right here, but we'll see. 200. We may do us a flyover, to be completely honest. No shame in my game, y'all. No shame in my game. Should be right there on the right side here, so we should be good. Let's go back to cockpit. Throttle down. Landing gear, flaps. 240, which we will make our final right turn here in a second. And right side landing should be, well, the right one there.
Hello, Bob. What's up?
Hey, how's it going? I'm on final approach right now, I'll get back with you in just a second. Alright, y'all. 240. There we go. We're lined up. Moseying our way in here. And we're down. All right. Hey, how you doing today?
Charter Golf Sierra Alpha exit runway when able.
All right, let's tune in to ground as soon as it allows us to here.
Charter Golf Sierra Alpha contact ground on 121.75. Los Angeles Airport information Golf 16000 Zulu. Wind 257 at 7.
No, not tower. No, no, no. Acknowledge ground handoff.
Going to 121.75 Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha. Los Angeles ground, Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha request taxi to parking.
Charter Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha taxi to general aviation parking.
ZERDTTSC.
Romeo Delta Tango Tango 1 Sierra Charlie.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Zulu Echo Romeo Delta Tango Tango 1 Sierra Charlie Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
I don't know why my push to talk is not working right now. Oh, because I have this open. Let me just go ahead and change this from push to talk to open mic. Game overlay. Voice and video. Hey, how's it going?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Just landed at LAX. I had my push to talk on, but it's interfering with my buttons on my HOTUS, so I'm having kind of an issue here.
No problem, man. LAX, so you're going big international airport.
Yeah, I just flew from San Fran down to LAX. I like doing that West Coast run every once in a while.
Charter Golf Sierra Alpha hold position caution other traffic.
But I've really been trying to find people to do some bush hopping as well.
Well, in the next few hours, there'll be quite a
Roger,
bunch
Dayer
of
Golf
people. Well, not a
Sierra
bunch. There's usually one or two more guys who join in from the UK, and they just fly all over the show, so that's cool.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I usually, when I get on, it's usually later in the evening. I play with, you know, Alfred?
Yeah, he's working at the moment.
Yeah, I usually fly with him. He's like my my conscience when it comes to aviation. So
He's your Australian conscience.
yeah, well, he's had me fly a lot of places I'd have never even thought of. You know, he has all these
Yeah, that's
little
cool.
these little islands and stuff that he likes to fly around in the helicopter, which man, I'm horrible at.
Yeah, he'll be back next week, Thursday. He's going to be working for the next week.
Oh, see, I thought they were still on lockdown there in Australia. I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, he got a job on the mines. It's a mine somewhere where you have to go and work for, I think you work there for 6 days or 6 days, and then you come home for 4, something like
Okay.
that in rotation.
Is it in Australia or is he
Yeah,
traveling?
it
I
is
didn't
in
know.
Australia.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but it's out in the middle of nowhere, I think.
But yeah, I imagine it being a mine, kind of stuck out in the middle of nowhere there. Where are you from in the UK?
I'm from South Africa, actually, Johannesburg.
Oh, okay, okay.
Alfred is ex-South African.
Yeah, yeah, that's what he was telling me. Yeah, Iceman was just on a second ago.
Yeah, he's also around.
Yeah, I think I might get on what is that? Flightsim.to today, and I want to get some more aircraft. Do you know if they have any like Douglas old turboprops or anything on there? I'm pretty
In
interested.
terms of aircraft at the moment, I know that if you're interested in some freeware stuff, they've got the. I'm just there's one that's really a fast one. What's it called? I'll tell you now. Checking for you in a sec. It is. The no man. Let me just quickly. I'm just gonna filter.
It's all right. I'm just on my 10-mile taxi to gate here, so I can get some damn fuel. So
No, it's cool. Oh, it's called the Vertigo. If you haven't
Vertigo.
got that one, the
Okay.
Vertigo is by the same creators of the Savage Gravel. If you haven't got the Gravel, that's also a good one. That's a bush plane, but it's like super souped up. It's one of the better freeware planes. It's like a 230 horsepower, 35-inch wheels,
Oh wow.
four-bladed, 6-foot prop kind of thing. So it's this monster, but it's all based on real conversions, a Mustang engine and all that stuff. So
Okay.
they made some ridiculous thing they call what did they call it, this crazy fast thing. um, just check. The Vertigo is a, if you like going fast, it's a 850 horsepower turbine engine.
Oh wow. Okay.
Top speed of 365 knots. Yep.
Wow.
And you can climb at 12,000 feet per minute.
Holy crap. Okay.
So if you just want to mess around in terms of free
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah, I might have to check that out. I might have to
yeah.
download that. And you said these
Um,
when other people get on, so are people actually flying together and stuff? Because that's a part I love about flight sim is doing group flights and bush hopping in groups and things like that. And I mean, with Alfred, that's like the only person I think that I've flown with so far that's not just a random person that happens to be at the same airport as me.
Yes, they do. If you Iceman's currently doing some crazy world tour thing, and then people kind of get together and do stuff. You can also obviously look at other communities, if like the Rotasim pilot. If you're familiar with Rotasim,
I am not at all. No.
Rotasim is a YouTuber. His name is Rotasim. You can check him out. He's
Okay.
got I'll send you an invite to his Discord because they do every week. They do a full like orchestrated helicopter flight, and they'll give
Oh,
you
okay, okay.
where to be, when to be, blah blah blah. They're doing one. They were doing one today, Wednesday. They're doing one Wednesday. They're doing one in Chicago. I'll send you the information. I don't know if it's already passed or what, but let me send you an invite because they do organized heli flights.
Yeah, I've been rated by 2 different sim channels now. Sydney Gaming, which is obviously out of Australia, and I can't remember the other one, but it was a bigger channel, and they've been rating my streams. And I've met a few different pilots that way and done some bush hopping.
Yeah,
So
bush
it would
stuff
be
is cool.
yeah. Well, I like the landing challenge, the challenges with the fixed wing, especially when you're trying to do it on like a slope side of a mountain that's, it's flat enough to land there, but you probably really shouldn't.
So if you want to do fixed wing, the best guys to join would be the God Gravel Discord because they just do bush flying all the time. So
What is it? What's it called?
The God Gravel. I think it's called God Gravel Team.
Okay.
Maybe. But let me just see. I'll find it for you. I'll find it for you now.
Well, awesome, man. I appreciate your help.
No problem. Yeah, the guys in here are pretty much exclusively helicopter people.
Except for Alfred.
Yes, Alfred likes to go.
He'll fly
He likes to
everything.
fly in between. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool like that.
Yeah, that's what I like too. Is like you fly to the destination via fixed wing, and then you get the helicopter out. Me, I crash, and then everybody else enjoys the helicopter flight.
The scenery. No, crashing is part of it. Yeah, yep.
Lately, I've been getting better. I still bounce every once in a while, but the black screen of death hasn't been popping up as much.
Well, it's nice to hear that you're flying with a real flying with crashes enabled. That's
Oh yes, I feel like what's the sim in it if you're not at least simming a little bit?
yeah.
And plus, if the zombie apocalypse happens, then I can maybe get a plane off the ground.
There we go. You probably can. That's the thing I was saying the other night to them was you can in theory do it, and then when you have all the pressures on you and it's really a situation, you might just go blank. But I think you probably could get it down to the ground.
Well, I don't think for any pilot getting down to the ground has ever been the problem. Oh man. Alright, let's stop and get some fuel. I'm flying the Doher right now, or Doher, however you say it. Nice little aircraft. Gillis Mesiani, I appreciate the like, man. Hey, sorry about that. See, that's why I like to push to talk, but it's messing with my camera on my HOTAS. I got to figure out that button. What's going on with that?
Is it sort of taking you back into the cockpit and lowering or raising?
Yeah, raising and lowering it. Yep, my hat switch.
I just removed it because that's like some smart camera, which isn't very smart.
Yeah, and it's messing with my push to talk on here, so now everything's like going through. Because usually I push to talk on here, and that way I can still talk to my chat without the push to talk.
All good, man. It's all good. So there, yeah, you got the 2 links. You can join the gravel guy. I mean, the gravel people. You got to get the God gravel planes. They're some of the best. They've been tweaked really, really well. So rock those, and you'll be off.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill the stream real quick. Well, not kill it, but just change my thing so it's not picking up game capture, because I want to go download some newer aircrafts. I've been flying the ultralight a lot lately, actually. It only does like 50 miles an hour, but it's kind of fun. Yeah, kind of like the helicopter. Like you just get to see a lot more.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, there's also another free plane. I think it's a British plane that was created. It looks kind of like a bubble. It's a really weird thing. They've got it on flightsim.co. It's also really good for views. If you just
Okay.
go to flightsim.co and just sort planes from most downloaded, like filter from most downloaded, you'll see it. It's the only stuff worth downloading is the stuff that falls into that category, because it's all the rest is sort of, they're all like works in progress. But this one is pretty much finished. It's if you like something that goes slower, it's called the Optica. It's a very good one as well. Edgeley Optica.
Okay. Let me go
It was a British
flightsim.co.
long distance reconnaissance spy, not a spy plane, but like an observation platform. So I heard that on a full tank of fuel, it can do something like 8 hours of flight time. So it just sits there forever up high.
You said it just sit there forever?
Yeah, like 8 or 9 hours. It's basically it's so efficient, so efficient.
Why am I not capturing my window? Let's go here. Do-do-do. There we go. Okay, so you said go to what is it? Most
Yeah,
downloaded? Is that what you said?
yeah. Just go to all aircraft, and then just most downloaded or most liked. They're basically one and the same, really.
Okay, all
And then the
aircraft.
ones worth grabbing, unless you want to get some improvements to stock aircraft, would be the Savage Gravel and Vertigo. If you want to do something a bit crazy, I see there's also a 172 amphibian. That's interesting. So you can land on water if you're into slow 172. And then the Optica as well is pretty interesting.
All right, I'm on now. Oh, I need to. I think I need to update the H135 too since the last update. But I know update 6 is supposed to be coming out here soon too, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah,
right.
they've refined it. I think is pretty much as far as they're going to go with it. It's pretty decent for what it is.
Well, they said on the update number 6 they're going to give us the opportunity, the PC users, to extend the graphics rendering resolution.
Yeah, that's cool.
It'd be nice to get back to that because I feel like I went from PC back to console for a little bit as far as
Yeah,
graphics.
in terms of draw distance and that kind of shimmery little bit
Yeah,
of a haziness.
yeah. I mean, if I'm flying into New York City, I don't want to see New York City once I get 1 nautical mile out. I want to see it when I'm 30 nautical miles out or so. You know, the rendering of the buildings.
Yeah,
That's
pop
part of
in,
the joy. Yeah.
pop in has become a little bit. If you move your head very quickly from side to side, it also pop in is very obvious.
So I'm really hoping that has improvement. I'm not saying it's going to go back to the way it was because I don't think that it will, but I think that hopefully it gets just a good amount of improvement.
Yeah, they said they're going to do a pop in and render slider, which could probably fix that up.
I'm getting this savage gravel right now. It says
Oh boy,
monster
oh
truck in the
boy.
skies. All right.
Yeah, that's a goodie. That's a real goodie.
Definitely get some good looks like off-road bush hopping in there. Might have to do some South America flights.
Oh, I think you can land on anything with that. You can land on lava.
On lava, huh? Oh man.
So
Excuse me. Have you messed with any of the jets on flightsim.to? Um,
um, I have I haven't I actually have I bought an Italian single-seater jet. I'll give you the name of it. It's actually very well done. It's actually very decent for like 14. I think it was $14. It's very well done.
okay.
I think it's called the C. I just want to see C22 or something like that. I only had it since yesterday, but it's really cool. It flies really well. Its systems detail is actually very good. It's not just junky and terrible. But as far as other jets go, not much. Some people live for the jet stuff, but I think DCS is really where you want to sim in if you want some serious systems depth for these
Oh yeah,
jets.
yeah. I don't. I tried DCS. I have like an hour and 20, hour and 30 minutes on that game of nothing but crashing.
Yeah, no, that's very realistic. It's very detailed. It's incredible work that they've done. But you
Oh,
got to love,
definitely.
yeah, you got to be into the systems depth there.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It's you have to want to know how to do all of that stuff. I mean,
Yep,
you have to study. You have to like. There's so much. It's not just flight. That game
yep.
is flight and then a whole bunch of other stuff. Like,
Yeah, I think the A10 Warthog manual that comes with it is 400 pages, and that's just a condensed manual.
yeah, I'm not built for that.
You know, DCS pilots are just built
They're
different.
built different, man. I'm not built for it. Actually, when I first started streaming, one of my good friends, he was trying to get me onto DCS so long. I mean, every week he'd get on because I'd be on Flight Sim, and he'd get on my stream and comment on there, "Hey, man, you need to come to DCS. You need to come to DCS." So I did, and I flew with him one time, and I said, "You know what, man? Like, this was awesome. It was great, but I'm deleting the game. Like, this isn't for me."
It humbles you. It
It
humbles you.
does, yeah. Well, like, but it takes a special kind of interest to even
Oh yeah.
want to do that. You know, I don't want to play it at that level. I'm streaming 4 games at the moment, and it takes up about 6 to 8 hours of my day already. And now for me to turn around and study a handbook on an aircraft for 2 or 3 hours after I stream, that would just be exhausting.
Well, it's a job. It's a job.
Yeah. Now for the guys that are great at it, hey man, kudos to them for sure. Because it takes a certain level of dedication to be good, any type of good at that game.
Oh yes, and good is a yeah, good is also relative because yeah, good is just like taking off.
Is this Airbus A330 any good? Do you know?
I'm not too sure when it comes to the big airliners. I'm not into that at all. I don't know. People, you have to speak to Alfred and Co.
Okay. Well, usually Alfred, when we fly, it's usually like the CJ4.
Yeah, I don't think he's into the very big stuff. Um, I've been watching another guy do a bit of X-Plane Zebo mod, incredible depths of systems. These guys are studying those things. I mean, they could pretty much fly commercially at in terms of their level of understanding. It's pretty cool, but it again, you got to commit to learning in a way that takes up quite a bit of time,
Right.
which I appreciate. I think it's very cool.
Oh, definitely. The people that, like I said, can do it. What is this Edgeley Optica?
Yeah,
That
you want to get that one. That one's fun. That's a very cool. That's the
man,
one
that
you
is
can fly
weird
for like nine
looking.
hours. Yeah. They did. They went into full production with it. I think there was like 8 or 9 built. It was supposed to be an observation platform, good for wilderness observation, 3D scanning of an area, stuff where you have to be up for a long time, reconnaissance. Yeah, it's a really cool concept. It's very quiet. It's very stable because they've got the prop in the center. It's a very cool design.
This
Plus,
fireflies.
the guy put his Labrador inside of the cockpit with you, which you can have him flying with you. So that's quite cool. The dog sells it. The dog sells it to me.
Yeah, that's definitely very interesting.
Do you use add-on linker for your add-ons?
I don't. I just put them in community folder.
Okay, I think for you it would be very wise to do so because you don't have to put things in your folder, and when you update your game, it's very easy to put add-ons in and out, especially if you add sceneries, liveries, things like that. So if you want to have an easier time, you can go to utilities, and you can download. Sorry, is it utilities? I don't think so. It's applications. Let me just double check applications, and you want to grab yourself add-ons linker. It's been downloaded 90,000 times. You'll see it's the first one under applications.
Under, hold on, you said applications. All right, I'm
Mhm.
downloading the Edgeley Optica right now.
Yeah, the nice part is, so basically what the linker does is you can have your add-ons in a folder structure outside of your sim. So you could have it on another hard drive, you could have it wherever you want, and you can
Now, where's
structure
it
it
at? Because I'm looking at, I got aircraft livery, scenery, countries,
under
utilities. Under
utilities. Go to
utilities. Okay, okay.
yeah, applications.
Applications.
MSFS add-ons linker. It makes life very, very cool.
MSFS add-ons linker. Okay.
So that way, what it does is it basically creates shortcuts from your add-ons into your community folder, but it doesn't add files to your community folder. It just tells your community folder where to go find the add-ons. And there's multiple advantages, one of which is you can organize, if you have a large collection eventually, you can organize and add and take away whichever ones you want in your game at any time, which means you're not loading all of them and your loading times are quicker. But secondly,
Okay, okay.
when you update your game, you don't have to delete anything from your community folder. The app you can just say select none, and then none are in there. You update your game, then you just enable again. So it's like a middleman which helps you.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, I can help
I'll
you. I
definitely
can
have
help you
to.
set it up.
It's downloading now. I'm gonna go
Cool.
back into aircraft real quick, and I really want to look for like a nice old Douglas or an old turboprop. You know,
I bought
I'm into the old
the old
turboprops.
stuff. I bought the DC6. Now that is a study level. That's quite a monster. That's quite hectic. It's a four engine. It's like a naturally aspirated engine airliner that flies at like 12,000 feet, 14,000 feet, and it's from PMDG. So it's like fully modeled, all your oil temperatures, your failures, your mixtures, your timings, all of that stuff. So it's a bit of a study level, but it's quite fun.
And that was the you said the Douglas. Did you get that through Microsoft then, or did you go
I
through?
bought it from PMDG from the
Oh, okay, okay.
site, but it's like it's one of the more expensive. It's like 40 US, so it's yeah, it's definitely more expensive, but it is study level, so it's not one to just mess around with. That's one where you literally can't take off unless you've set your weight and fuel correctly and all that shit. It's hectic.
Let's see here. Just looking
How
through
long
these
have you been into
aircraft there.
flight simulation for?
Honestly, I've only played well, that should tell you right there because considering I said played. Um, I would say maybe 100 hours.
I also just got into it when about a year ago. I dabbled a little bit, but only
Yeah,
when it was released.
I had the what is it, Flight Sim X, Microsoft
Yep.
Flight Sim X. I had that, but I maybe had 20 hours on it. I just wasn't into it. I didn't. I wasn't on any multiplayer servers or anything like that. So to me, that's a big part of me wanting to fly. Is I love like when I'm just bullshitting with Alfred, and we're just kind of he's going over everything with me, like when I need to start my descent, how my rate needs to be, like all of that kind of
Mm,
stuff is very important to me. Instead of just like me winging it and not understanding what the hell's going on, even taking those tiny little courses they have on here, it's not the same as somebody kind of like walking you through it. They're flying in front of you. You can kind of, you know, go with them, like in a sense. You see the angles of approach that they're taking. You know when to put your landing gear down, like all of those sort of things.
for sure. If you ever want to get really involved in the sort of VATSIM community where you are on with live ATC and that kind of thing, I can recommend.
I tried
Doing
that. I got yelled at.
it takes a while. It takes a while to get your head around it, but it's another level whenever that may be. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Ooh, they got a performance edition of the Icon A5.
They've got a performance edition of that crazy plane. There's a turbo edition of that crazy thing.
The Edgeley Optica.
No, that other one, what's it called? I keep forgetting it. That ridiculous
I haven't.
4,000 feet
Yeah, I
plane.
haven't found that one yet. I'm on here.
Okay, check it out. Aircraft, all aircraft. It will be if I go to most. I'm going to go to most liked.
Most
It's
liked. Okay.
it's on the first page. It's the second row on the left. Vertigo.
Okay. Vertigo 1.0.5.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And apparently on page 2 there's a turbo version. I'm like, oh, right. Yes, that would make sense. I think you cease to exist when you fly that, or you go back in time.
Yeah, I'm gonna download it. I think this. I love the Icon A5 just because of the. Once you put the gear up, you can land in water.
Oh,
I
it's
think.
fun. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very fun.
but they have the performance edition, so I want to see what. Because I know with the regular, the cruising speed I think is 80. I think it's
Yeah, the
80.
the performance is also done by the Hype team, I believe. It's by the same
Yep.
guys who did
Yep.
the helicopter.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah. Increased horsepower from 100 to over 150. Increase cruise speed from 85 to 95, and increase top speed from 95 to 120. Oh yeah, we're getting
That'll
that.
get you. That'll get you somewhere. It just
Yeah.
becomes more viable.
Yeah, because right now, I mean, if you're going any more than like 50 nautical miles, it just becomes like a, oh my God, here we are. We're still flying at half the speed of smell.
Exactly. Wow, there's actually someone who's created controllable ships. My God, it's becoming quite interesting. Controllable ships. And a guy, I don't know if you saw, there's an add-on for a Mercedes, a car that you can
Yeah,
drive
I did
around.
see that.
What
I
the
didn't download it,
hell?
but I did see that.
What the hell, man?
I mean, that's really good for people that want to be in like RP sim type, like make videos.
That's true. That's true.
I think that that's really good, especially for the like the ship aspect. Oh man, can you imagine if you could control a carrier, and then you have somebody landing on that carrier?
That could be cool. Okay.
That would
Yeah,
be. I could see something
okay.
like that being awesome.
I can
I,
see that.
now I don't see how just like driving a tugboat around a harbor while other people are flying would be cool. But I guess again, it could add to like that sim aspect.
Each to his own. Yep,
Right.
yep, yep, yep.
They also have a Mitsubishi Pajero
Yes, that's right.
um, little emergency vehicle.
Oh, they say the Vertigo Turbo Extreme is a completely unrealistic expansion to the already insane aircraft. So it's capable of pulling 80 Gs and a top speed of 1,400.
Oh
That's
my
funny.
gosh. Yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna get this. I do like the C-17. Oh, it's incompatible at this time, it says. Never mind. Son of a bitch. I've ridden in many C-17 aircraft, so it's always nice to
What do you do?
now I'm retired, but I was in the army, and the whole time I was in Iraq, we were doing Con Air missions, which is prison transport by air. And
Wow. Prison as in prisoners
yeah,
in that area,
in
in
Iraq,
the
yeah.
so of local militia people,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing. What the heck? That's hectic, man.
Yeah, so we would be transporting these individuals, and we do it by air because I mean that's the safest way. So I did 4 flights a week for 18 months, and they would always do like zero gravity drops and stuff. And I don't, if you've ever never seen the inside of a C-17, there's very few seats. They're a cargo aircraft.
Yeah, it's like a big hollow space.
Mm-hmm. So you run these ratchet straps across the floor, and everybody just hangs onto these ratchet straps.
Right. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's horrible. You're sitting on steel the entire time. But
And I'm sure it's not necessarily smooth all the time.
no, but man, let me tell you what, these guys can take off in absolutely no space at all. Like the Air Force pilots, man, my hat's off to those guys because,
Yeah, those guys are crazy.
dude, they take off in combat. Have you ever heard of a combat landing?
I've heard of it. I'm
So
going to YouTube it so I can properly see it.
it's a zero gravity circular drop. So they're scrubbing speed while dropping, and usually it can be clockwise or counterclockwise, but they'll completely tilt the wing at a 90, so that they're getting that scrub off of speed, but they're getting the descent, and it's rapid. You're going from like 10,000 feet to nothing.
No, I'm watching one right now. That's totally crazy.
So every single landing that I did in Iraq was like that,
Good Lord.
and every single flight I threw up.
I'm sure, dude. That is very quickly to stop that quick in something that big.
Now, when you're done with that, type in C-17 combat takeoff, and it's just as freaking insane, man. Like they take off in no space. It's 100% thrust, full brakes, and it's almost instantaneous takeoff from when they release the brakes. It's crazy.
Yeah, for something that big to move like a bush plane is quite scary.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Mental.
terrifying. And that's why I was talking to Iceman earlier, because he's like, do you fly in real life? And I told him, I said, man, I'm terrified of flight. And he's like, well, a lot of people say they're terrified of flight, but really they're just terrified of falling. I said, well, I mean, to me, that is being terrified of flight.
Well,
And
especially at the G forces you were experiencing, you damn well
yes,
should be.
well, and if you look at that aircraft, there's only I think 4 circular windows, and you can't see out of them when you're inside the plane. Like the crew chief is going between windows, just making sure everything's okay. It's enough to spot the wing, and then you have like a circular one on the floor to spot landing gear coming down. But there's no like windows that you can look out and see what's going on. You're just getting tossed around.
That is hectic, dude. So you were in the military for quite a number of years then.
From 2006 to 2012 is when I was in, and then I medically retired. I got hurt in 2008 and went through rehabilitation and stuff, and then ended up medically retiring.
So as a medical retiree, are you then paid for, like, you don't have to work?
Yeah, I'm paid for the rest of my life. Yep.
Wow, I didn't realize that would, I mean, in South Africa there's no such thing like where the government will look after you like that. Wow.
Yeah, if you medically retire, but it has to be service connected, right? So it has to be something that happened during your service, not that you went and did on your own.
Yeah, you didn't like lob your own arm off.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It has to be something that is like combat and service connected. And you have to prove it. You have to prove this in court or to a panel board of medical professionals. So it has to be within your military records, not just, oh, hey, my thumb hurts all the time. Well, get out of here. There's no evidence in your service record. You know what I'm saying?
So then were your injuries of such an extensive nature that you needed to bow out, or
So due to some unfortunate incidents, I have a spinal disease. So my legs constantly feel like I'm sure in South Africa it's hot there. You probably got fire ants, right?
it's like we do have something similar. Yep.
Okay, so it's like getting bit by fire ants on my legs from the time I wake up to the time that I wake up.
Wow. And that is injury related.
Yeah. It's due to trauma in my spine, and it created this. It's called spondylolisthesis, and it's a shift in your vertebrae. Um, and it creates a number of issues, and now I have like a femoral artery degeneration and femoral artery to where I'm not getting enough blood to the bottom of my feet. So now I'm starting to lose like feeling between my knees and the bottom of my feet.
Good God, man. Hectic.
Hectic, yeah.
So
Life
was that
is
was
life.
that injury, was it were you guys, was it like an ambush?
Uh, it was a Humvee incident in Iraq in 2008, early 2008.
That's crazy, man. Gee whiz.
Definitely makes you change your perspective on life a little bit.
Oh yes, yeah. No, if you've got contrast in life, I think you probably don't take too many things for granted.
No, and I feel like a lot of people think that veterans are like old, grumpy, and angry. But I honestly feel like you have a different profound love of life because you've seen like what a person that doesn't love life can do. Like that has no respect for life or respect
Yeah,
for
I
people.
accidentally pushed the wrong button. Yeah. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry, man. You were just saying about people thinking they're grouchy old men.
Yeah, I think like they just have this stigma of veterans are just like these grouchy old men. And what's crazy is if I were to get a group of 20 veterans in here on Discord right now, you would hear the most obnoxious jokes and the loudest laughter and whatnot between a community of people that may have never even met each other. If it was just 20 random veterans, as soon as one person drops like, oh, this happened, everybody else is joking and everybody else is talking about it. It's like love for life and not hate for life or not disgruntled old people for life. It's just, I feel like within the veteran community, you have a certain amount of respect for somebody else that said, "Hey, man, I got you." Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
That makes total
But I
sense.
also like I don't agree with veterans at all that are like when you hear these like civilian this, civilian that, blah 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 blah. Like I don't agree with that either because I'm like you're still a civilian. Like even though you went in the military and you're a veteran of your service work, once you get out and you're done with your military time, like you still have to be a productive, functioning member of society somehow. You can't just be an old asshole that goes up to everybody like, the hell with you, you weren't in the military, blah, blah, blah. I have family members like that, and it's atrocious.
Yeah, I think it can also be a coping mechanism just to validate what was a difficult experience.
Yeah, yeah. And I do, our older veterans, because the people that I feel like act like that are definitely your older people, your people that are in their 50s, 60s, and up, more so. And I feel like our older veterans, they didn't get treated, especially American veterans, they didn't get treated like I'm getting treated today, like I'm getting treated for my military service. And
No, they were left. They were left to rot.
yes, and I mean, I watched my dad go through it for 20 some odd years before he actually received help. Before that, it was just kind of like a brush off. Like, we'll make some appointments for you, but they're going to be years and years down the road. And, my dad has a joke. He said the VA gives you a second chance to die for your country.
Wow.
Like, it's, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, my dad served for, I think 16 years, 15 years.
And he's still around.
Yeah, he is in his late 50s now.
Oh, so he's still a young dude.
Yeah. Well, mileage is different than years, man, just like a car.
That's true. That's true, dude.
Just like a car. That's why I try to tell people. It ain't the years, it's the mileage. I'm only 34 years old. I'm not an old man.
But you've driven, you've put on some
Yeah.
mileage there.
Yeah, that's exactly. These tires need changed every once in a while, It needs some new oil. Engine needs refreshed.
You got those aches and pains and cracks. Waking up is not easy anymore.
Oh, but it's joyous though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you there.
It's definitely joyous. People forget that, and that's another thing that I think the military does for people that forget about it. It makes you remember, hey, you know what? When you wake up tomorrow, like it's a brand new freaking day, and you never know what's gonna happen. So, like,
It's true, man.
try and stay as positive as possible.
So you must on Twitch. I imagine you must
Uh,
send me your link or your name or whatever.
yeah, I got you. I can shoot a link. Well, I'll try to shoot a link. I always mess this up. I'm on
That's cool.
Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time here. Let me. And now I'm using like page, whatever they call that, capturing page instead of capturing game. So it's gonna be a second
Right.
here.
No problem.
Stream manager. I don't want to manage though. I just want to send you the actual stream. Let me. Streaming tools, create account.
Or you can also just give me whatever your name is, and I can just search. Is it the same as the one you have here?
It's Bobby's Basement, so BOBBYZ Basement.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Yeah, I just still got a hell of a cough right now. I've been battling COVID for like 12 days. So I've been dealing with that crap. Oh, they got a hot air balloon on here, man.
They've got a paper plane on here.
I did see that. I'm not gonna get that. I did see that. But I think I might go with this hot air balloon. I think that could
Why
make
not,
for a
man?
decent stream. Especially throw some bad weather into the mix and see what happens.
Throw some bad weather and a prayer.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna download that. Why not? All right, and then as soon as I get done downloading this, because I think that's like 5 things. No, I still want to look for old turboprop, and then I want you to run me through
Yes,
that
yes. Let's
setup.
set up your add-ons from the beginning so it doesn't get mixed up and messy. If you start on the right foot, you won't be like me who has too much crap, and then you want to delete everything. Yeah.
All right, let me look for this turboprop real quick first, though.
Cool. I'll be back in a minute.
Yes, sir. Um, don't want that. Ooh, 777. Okay. Yeah, I'm not so much into the big airliners either. Jamor Jonathan Smalls, what's up, man? Hey, what's up? Sorry, I just now seen that. That was 33 minutes ago. My bad, bro. I'm just looking for some new stuff to download here. Um. Ooh, that looks kind of cool too. I love the older planes too, man. What's up, Mario Kart? Get out of town, dude. Banner toe.
Here we go. You see, you got that cardboard mod.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see it here. Okay, okay.
It's like a cool little crayon.
See, and that's one great thing about the community on. Oh, there it is, right there. Douglas DC3. That should be turboprop. The old Douglas, isn't it?
Should be. I think they've probably they took the King Air's insides.
Yeah. Let's. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Do they have a satellite? Do you see this?
Yeah, they got
Like,
the International Space Station. What the heck? Nutsoid. It takes all kinds. It's good.
Oh, has not been confirmed the compatibility, so I'm gonna have to look for a different one. Let me go to most downloaded instead of most liked. See if I can't find one. I don't even know what this is. This ATR 72-600.
No.
That looks interesting. It looks like a little turboprop commercial.
I'm sure it would have to be at that size. It would have to have some power. I mean, look at the length of the props. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, well, I don't want to fly a broken plane.
Yeah, it also looks like you have to change some of the settings because update 5 broke it.
Yep, not yet been confirmed on this one either. Update 5 broke, I think, about a quarter of the aircraft.
Everything. Yeah, it did some bad stuff. But the delay in update 6 hopefully will be worth it that they're sitting on it a bit longer. It's okay.
Ooh, okay, little hang glider check. I'm gonna have to go ahead and download that real quick too. Oh, never mind. Update 5. Interesting. Yeah, the Douglas says, I mean, the DC-3 was commercial flight for, man, so many years. And it still is, in some countries, I believe they're still operational in commercial flight.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, I'm not. What is this guy? The Miller. Well, that's an interesting airplane too. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, that's quite cool. I like things where the method of propulsion placement is a little different. It's quite cool.
Very modest cockpit. There's not a whole lot going on there.
It's almost like a powered glider.
Yeah. It does work with the 5, so let's go ahead and
Great.
yeah, grab that real quick. Download your files, main file. And then we'll go ahead and do that thing. I'm gonna have to wait, I think, until update 6 or for them to fix then I could use that the DC3.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, then we can just set your link up because then when it's set up, you can do anything you want to add, any scenery,
And that
any
was
other
this guy here,
mods.
right? The MSFS add-on linker.
That's it. Once you have that, you won't know how you survived without it. It doesn't need
Uh,
an install. You just extract that zip anywhere you want. Just extract it so you can
okay.
choose where you want to extract it to. You don't have to install it or anything.
All right.
So then what you're going to do is also choose where you're going to have your add-ons. You can choose to have it on your main hard drive or separate if you want to. I don't know how
Yeah,
you
I go on D usually, which is my backup hard drive for the add-ons.
that's cool. So you'll
Where
just
was
have
that
a
at? The
folder.
add-on. Here we go. Uh, Let me just minus that down and go in my folder here. Downloads. Yeah, you see I'm filling up. I got too many damn games.
Exactly. So it's better to keep the add-ons on your data hard drive. That way it doesn't get crazy.
Okay.
So what you can do is right click on it and then just say extract. Yeah, that's it. And then it will automatically
Oh,
draw
I
you
need to
into
go
that
to
folder.
yeah, I need to go to D, right? Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Let's do a new one actually.
And you'll only need to set up this thing once and then it will be happy.
Okay, so we extracted it. What's next here?
Okay, so what's next is let's first set, okay, let's make another folder for you where you're going to keep your planes. So I would say make one within wherever you want called, for example, planes. Then you will from now on put all of your add-on planes in this thing. So wherever you want it, let's make
Okay.
it because we're going to need to tell it. So make one big folder called like add-ons and then put planes inside of it. Or you could put even planes in your add-on, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
But
I got the
if
planes
you
here.
okay, that's fine. But I think it's you should probably put it in like another directory because Symlink is going to scan only one directory for everything. So put planes in add-on. That's fine.
Okay.
And if you ever do any other kinds of add-ons, you'll make folders for it. Okay, so let's run the exe. It should be down. If you scroll down, you should see some linker down somewhere in there. You can run the program. There we
Right
go.
here?
Add-on linker. You can right click on it and say run as admin because sometimes it's you can right click and then say run as administrator. Yeah, that's the one. Just try run it.
Um,
Right click again on it.
there we go.
I think you missed. There we go. There we go. Run as admin.
It's
There
just
we go.
giving me the option to not run. Oh, there we
And then
go.
just say more info and run.
Got it.
There we go. That's cool.
And now, so these aircraft I downloaded, I should unzip them into that planes folder?
Correct. Correct. You got
Okay,
it.
do I unzip them? Do I put them in individual folders or just unzip them
No,
straight away?
you can unzip because they'll when you unzip, it's going to make if you copy them all into that folder, they'll make their own directories.
Okay. So let me put that to the side real quick. Let me go ahead and put these in that folder real
Fantastic. That's
fast.
that's cool. That's cool.
Okay, hot air balloon.
Yeah, exactly like that. That's right.
Got like two more here, I think. Yeah, two more. That Optica is kind of a big file.
Mm. Yeah, it's bigger than the rest. Yeah, I think you're going to love the God Gravel Savage. It's one of the better. It's actually the best bush plane in terms of just how well they've tweaked it, refined it. It flies on the numbers pretty much as the actual thing does. So it's pretty cool.
And do I need to go ahead and take? Hold on, let me find it real quick. I think it's in my communities folder. Should I take everything out of my communities folder?
From now on, I would say yes. If there's anything you want, you can copy them all into here,
Okay.
unless they've done anything. If there's something more complex that needs to be in multiple places, but anything that's in your community folder that you still want to use, absolutely. It's also easier because you've got the Steam version, so you'll easily find it, which is great because Microsoft made their whole file structure very difficult to access.
So I just need to take this and move it over into here.
Oh, yes. Okay. It's just the helicopter. That's fine.
Yep,
Just
that was
copy it
it.
across. Yep. Just do that. That's it. Easy. Okay. That's fine. So you'll never ever need to do anything in the community folder again. Not
Okay.
that one. So now if you go to that software running in the background, you're going to first bring it up and then it's going to, where you see it says add my add-ons folder, you're going to click on that plus, blue plus that says add. If you go up to the top rightish, there you go, that add, and you're going to specify the folder we just made, just the add-on folder, or whichever one you put all those planes in. I think it's just add-on, right? Okay,
I
you
did
just
add on and then planes. So should I
that's fine.
do? Okay.
That's perfect. That's perfect. It'll search the whole thing.
Okay.
So leave it at that. Then do you see where it says, if you go down now, it says options and it says MS MSFS community folder. It needs to
Yes.
know where your community folder is. So click on the three dots in the white bar to the right and point it to the community folder of your Steam.
All right. Did that.
Super. The rest is all fine. That's all fine, 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 fine. Okay, then you can just, do you see where it says right at the bottom, administrator rights? You can just tick where it says disable run as admin check because you don't want it all the way at the bottom. There's sort of like
Right
two
here.
more down, 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 down. Yeah, more down, more down. All the way. Administrator rights,
Administrator
yes,
rights. Okay.
tick that. So you don't always have to say run as admin. Okay, and just say okay now. That's all you have to do now, right at the bottom. Just click OK.
Okay. So I don't need to do anything else here.
Nope. Nope. You
Okay.
don't. Okay. So now if you, I'm just trying to see, um, double click on your add-on. You see where it says add-on, where that little folder is to the left.
Yeah.
Double click on that if you can. Just want to see.
I can't
Oh,
click
you
on
can't.
anything.
Okay. What is in that add-on folder? Can you right click and say open? I think you should be able to right click and say open.
Current folder.
Can you open? Yeah, right click and open current. Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the wrong
okay.
add-on. That's
It's
the
the wrong
wrong
one.
add-on.
Okay. So just go to tools. You can just go to back to that software add-on linker. There's tools at the top there. File presets tools and say options
You don't need
right
me.
at the bottom.
Okay.
You can just go to options. Yeah. Let's remove that. So just go remove to the right. Yep. And then let's add again. I forgot which one you created on your D.
Yeah, it was on D. Why can I not? There we go. Pull it up. There we go. There we go. Should I click planes or just the add-on?
Just the add-on.
Just the add-on. Got it.
Yep. Because it should check for everything. Just
There
once
we
on add-on, then
go.
okay.
Done.
And then you can say okay at the bottom.
And then click planes.
Yep. There we go. Okay. So now you see a little arrow next to planes.
Yeah.
If you drop that down, just click on that little arrow next to the planes star. You see where you just ticked everything?
Okay.
Okay. So now you can also, if you see where it says name,
Yeah.
where it says name, if you want to slide, like move your mouse to the top where it says image description, you're able to adjust the size of those things. You see at the top, Just come down a bit, where it says name, image,
Yeah, I
description,
see that.
title. If you slide over, like go to name, slide over to the right till you have an arrow that splits. You can, so move your mouse a little bit to the right. There you go. You see where it like makes arrows on both sides?
Yeah.
You can stretch that so you can see which one it is, which plane it is, because right now your name, yeah. So you can widen it. There you go.
Okay, awesome.
So now it's as simple as if you put a check mark next to an add-on and it's green, it means it's added to Microsoft. If you take it off, you deselect it, it's not there anymore. So
Okay.
you got to. So right now all the planes are there. You can just run. You can close this off. You don't even have to keep it running, and it'll be in Microsoft Flight Sim. If you want to remove any, run the software, untick, finished.
Okay.
And that applies to everything. It applies to scenery, liveries, all of that. So you can manage it all because it's cool when you only have the helicopter, but it's not cool when you have 200 sceneries.
Right.
So you could, for example, say UK. You could make a folder that says UK and all your
Okay.
UK sceneries. So if you're going to fly in the UK with someone, you pop into your linker, you deselect all the rest of it, you link you just click UK, and you know you've got everything there, but you don't have to load a whole bunch. So it's quite
Right.
cool.
Yeah, that'd be very helpful.
Also, if a plane gets updated, very simple. You just extract it to that folder. You delete the old folder, extract the new version, tick it, you're done. You don't have to worry and mess around.
So you said what about when it's update time? Like when it's update time, what do I do?
Oh, yes. So when Microsoft releases update 6, all you're going to do is start your add-on linker, click next to the add-on folder. It's going to deselect all add-ons and then
Okay.
run your update. That's it. That's all you need to do.
Oh, okay, okay. Heck yeah. I'm gonna run and grab something to drink real quick. I'll be back.
No, go ahead, man.
All right, let's load in here. Our little hometown airport. Check out these planes real quick. That Optica looks so interesting. Excuse me. There's the the hot air balloon cruise speed 176 knots. I don't think so. I'm gonna check this little guy out though, I think. See how it does. No, we'll just go with few clouds right now. Let's just check it out. Hey, good morning, good morning. How are you? All right, let's check this let's check this thing out. Yeah, see, radio's off. All right, let's check this guy out. What do we have here? Engine master. Do we have battery switch somewhere here? Okay, there we go.
Champagne Airport Information Golf 16000 Zulu. Champagne Airport Information Golf 16000 Zulu.
Says request jetway connection. That's not what I want. Back to clearance.
Champagne Ground, Texas Gem 7-4 ready to taxi touch and go with golf.
Texas Gem 7-4 taxi to and hold short of runway 22 using taxiway Alpha Echo. Contact tower on 127.825 when ready.
Okay, how do we turn our stuff on here? Nothing. It's a very generic cockpit. Battery switch is on.
Texas Gem 7-4 acknowledge last transmission.
Yes.
Taxi to and hold short runway 22 via taxiway Alpha Echo Texas Gem 7-4.
Cabin light switch. Doesn't matter. We adjust flaps. No flaps. Let's go outside and look. Take a peek. We're not running though. I'm not understanding if there is a fuel issue. Let's go back in. Alright, you can't really, there's really nothing to hit in here. An avionics switch somewhere over here. Can't zoom in any further either. Okay. There's throttle. Gotta be a fuel shut off somewhere, right? I already don't like this aircraft. In 30 seconds. Nothing. All right. Go back and select another one because I don't understand what's going on with that one. I bet that's when you have to like launch on the runway. Let's try that. I bet it's all turned on and everything then. Let's try it here. Set as departure, runway. Okay, cool. Excuse me. How you doing? How's it going? Try that hot air. Try that hot air balloon next. And it's 176 knots.
74 ready at runway 14 left, departing straight out.
Okay, so now we're running, I think. We give it fuel. No, it's still not. Nothing's happening here. So even launching on runway, it's not yeah, I think this is kaput. All right, let's go back to main. Grab a different one. Try them out. It's Frasca. So we're gonna end up taking that one out of our planes folder. Um, there's that Savage Gravel. That thing is gnarly. Let's try this Optica. We had downloaded another one too, I thought. Not the Airbus. Mm, maybe it didn't load in. We'll have to check on that. I thought I downloaded that obnoxious one that had like 12,000 feet per minute climb. Let's start a gate on this one too. See if we can actually get it started up. Okay. Dog in the floorboard. Let's check. First aid kit. Fuel tank selector. Let's go to both. What we got here? Flaps, trim, mixture control, throttle control. Okay, do we have a battery switch? Let's see here. Did it heat? Avionics master switch on. Where's the actual battery switch underneath there? There it is. On.
Champagne Ground Golf. Juliet Oscar November X-ray with golf request taxi for takeoff, touch, and go.
Okay,
Golf.
magnetos.
Juliet Oscar November X-ray taxi to and hold short of runway 22 via taxiway Alpha Echo. Contact tower on 127.825 when ready.
Oh, fuel pump. Might want to have that on. On. Let's go. Nav lights. Strobe.
I'm back. I see you got your dog.
Yeah, got the dog, man. Got the dog.
Yeah, boy.
The view from this is awesome.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah, the other plane with the engine behind it that I downloaded, it did not it wouldn't even turn on. So I think it's broken.
Hold short runway 22 using taxiway Alpha Echo Oscar November X-ray.
All right, let's check for that parking brake. Where is our parking brake?
Look at the size of that trim wheel. My goodness.
Yeah. This whole the whole inside of this is kind of, I feel like a little much for the inside of the aircraft.
Yeah, and it's actually true. That's the way the damn thing looks.
That's crazy.
Maybe the parking brake isn't modeled. You might want to do the, I don't know what your parking brake's key assignment is. Oh,
What is
the
it?
handbrake. There we go. It's handbrake. It's that thing right there that's sticking up next to the passenger seat.
Right
It's
here?
actually
Oh, right
to the
here.
right
There we
side,
go.
on the right side.
There we go.
There we go. That big ass thing.
Let's get a little outside view here. Oh, it's definitely interesting looking.
Yeah, that is cool.
It looks real spacey, doesn't it? Like it would be some kind of spacecraft.
Yep.
That's what it looks
Yeah,
like. Yeah, real space age. All right, let's get this guy back moving here.
So it says that it was a British light aircraft designed for low speed observation work. It was intended as a low cost alternative to helicopters. Makes sense in terms of its.
Well, you said it stays up pretty well, right?
Yep. First flight was in 1979.
Oh wow.
270 degree panoramic view. That's what you're getting. 270 degrees. That's cool.
Yeah, see, I need to take that button and make it not associated anymore. Because that's
Yep.
my push to talk for Discord.
So its range is 656 miles and 8 hours of endurance. Service ceiling is only 14,000 feet service ceiling. So that's
Okay.
pretty high up.
Yeah, that's a nice ceiling there. Well, now that you said when its initial flight was, the cockpit makes sense.
Yep.
Because it looks a lot more space age than the cockpit does.
Exactly.
Oh, I forgot to put live weather on. It's storming here right now, so this is going to be an interesting flight. David Burton with the like. Hey, David, how you doing? The dog does it though.
The dog is the reason. To do it. So interesting, they couldn't actually get this, they couldn't find an investment partner to produce this en masse. Since 2019, they've still been talking to people to relaunch this thing with a electric or hybrid powered engine, but they just can't get traction for people to buy into it. It's interesting.
See, I feel like electric engine would be, especially with the way that automotive industry is going anymore.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that would be the investment. Because somebody's going to do it, and then if you're not the one to do it, then you're the one missing out.
So
as far as the investment companies go, I mean, I'm not an investment company by any means. And who knows? Maybe as of 2021, maybe it's not the automotive market, but the air market. Maybe it's not as lucrative as I think it is.
No, I don't even know. Hey, it's like even airliners and that stuff.
Now, I do know weight is a concern, and like where to place all the damn batteries and whatnot. But I mean, fuel doesn't. It's not like fuel weighs nothing.
No, that's true. This thing only weighs empty weight is 2,000 pounds.
Oh wow!
Maximum takeoff weight 2,899 pounds. And it gets 8 hours on 66 gallons of fuel.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, what's the cruise speed in this?
It's only 81 miles per hour, 70
Okay.
miles. That's it.
All right, yeah.
And
So
that's at 40% power. That's its cruise. Never exceed 140 knots.
yeah, I'm looking at the gauge here.
And maximum speed 115 knots. That's it. I think the idea was to create something as good at observation
Whoa.
as a helicopter, but cheaper and safer to fly.
I hate when I click out of the window that I can't control this. Yeah, I clicked out of the window, so it just started going in a circle. All right, here we go. Now let's click out of the window. There we go. Goodness gracious.
It's like a lawnmower.
Juliet Oscar November, X-ray altimeter 30.15 west 153 at 12. Last touch, bingo approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 22.
Cleared for takeoff runway 22 Oscar November X-ray.
Oh,
You got a little crosswind there.
yeah, a little bit. Like I said, we got some storms going on here right now, so. Once she's up, though, it's pretty stable.
I mean, you look out to the left and right, you get such a massive view, and you can look, if you're able to look downwards, it's like crazy. You can see. Okay, man, I'll be back in a little while. I'm gonna go, yeah, if I see you around. If I don't, then yeah, pop in. It'll be nice to chat. I'll keep an eye out for your stream as well.
Oh, definitely, man. Take care.
Cool, man.
touch and go runway 22 Oscar November X-ray. Champagne Tower Oscar November X-ray cancel landing intention.
Oscar November, X-ray, your cancellation is received.
Let's see here. It should be 6th.
Charlie 16 traffic Golf, Juliet Oscar November X-ray 5 miles southwest, 3,000 feet inbound to land runway 9.
That dog is something else, man. How's it going?
Charlie
I
16
forgot to
traffic
announce
Golf,
the
Juliet
final.
Oscar November X-ray is on final runway 9.
Yeah. We forgot to find him. We forgot to find him. Let's go check this hot air balloon out now that we checked that out. We're just running through the different aircraft that we downloaded here. We'll just start from Frasco where we just landed. I don't know how the control of the hot air balloon's even gonna work. Like it doesn't it all just go off wind direction and speed? Like aren't you pretty screwed? We'll go from grass. Let's let's grab this thing up. Pretty interesting. That is departure. Let's try it out. Oh, flight sim. Okay. So there's nothing here. Let's go external. Yeah, I don't think you can. I think it's broken. I think it's unusable. Let's go back in to the cockpit here. Yeah, there's nothing here. It's broken. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was kind of looking forward to that. We'll go try out the Savage anyway. We can launch from the same airport. So hot air balloon's getting deleted, and the other little micro is getting deleted because it doesn't work. So that micro and the hot air balloon is kaput. Where is that Savage? We're gonna try it out. We'll go from gate. Or boost and hit 135 knots. Pump the flaps briefly for setting 1 to 2, 230 horsepower, 2.5 liter V6 Ford Mustang engine. Sports a 4-bladed 6-foot whirlwind prop and sits on 35-inch bush wheels. All right. Around here. A little 2-seater. Okay, okay. Is there not a... There's an avionics master.
Champaign Airport Information Gulf 16000. Champaign Airport Information Gulf.
Charlie 16 traffic Savage Sierra Victor Golf Romeo is taxiing to runway 9er. Charlie 16 traffic Savage Sierra Victor Golf Romeo is taxiing to runway 9er.
Oh. Get back over there. flap action going. How's it going? How's it going? We'll go ahead and depart 27. And just because. Windshield de-ice, parking brake.
Charlie 16 traffic, Savage Sierra Victor Golf Romeo taking off runway 27, departing straight out.
Okay. Just like that, already up. That boy takes off in no time. Alright, flaps up. It's a bad mamma jamma. Air Force something? I don't know what's going on over there. Probably land at Rantoul Aviation Center, call it a day. I might get on tonight and do a late night stream with Alfred if Alfred's on. I think somebody said he was at work though. We'll have to see. Let's tune into Rantoul Aviation Center here.
Tango India Papa traffic, Savage Sierra Victor Golf Romeo 8 miles south, 2,700 feet inbound to land, runway 36.
How's it going? Yeah, we'll definitely have to do some bush flying with this. I mean, just look at it. Just look at the monstrous wheels. Laps. Raindrops on my window. Y'all know how it goes. Ooh, Boeing 787. What we got? I don't know what the Air Force one is. Up there. The lightning's going crazy, boy. Nasty little crosswind. Oh, no. And there she went, folks. Oh, man. All right, y'all. It's been awesome. Appreciate you. I will catch y'all later.